Hello and welcome to the Daily Millwall for Wednesday, the 19th of July, 2023. In today's Millwall news, it emerged this afternoon that Millwall are in advanced talks to sign midfielder Casper De Nor. He's been targeted by Millwall for transfer. The 26-year-old is a player of interest to the Lions. This is from the SuttonNews.co.uk. Millwall are tracking midfielder Casper De Nor as they look to step up their transfer efforts. The versatile 26-year-old is a former Belgian under-21 international and could become the third signing of the summer. De Nor currently plays in the Belgian First Division for Hut Heverlee Leuven. He is a midfielder but is capable of playing as a fullback. De Nor won the Belgian First Division with Genk in 2019 after joining the club from Sint-Truiden. He arrived at Hut Heverlee Leuven in 2021 last season. He registered 4 goals and 4 assists in 34 league appearances. De Nor is among the players that the Lions are targeting this summer. The club have so far made 2 signings in the transfer window. Striker Kevin Nisbet joining last month from Hibernian. Joe O'Brien followed weeks later, signing on a free transfer after he left Fulham. Millwall have had good fortune in recent seasons when acquiring players from abroad. Zion Fleming was signed last summer for Fortuna Sittard, enjoyed an outstanding debut campaign. Andreas Vogelsammer from Union Berlin and loanee Oliver Burke from Werder Bremen also enjoyed good moments last season. Well then, that doesn't really tell the whole picture, and they don't mention where they got this information from, which is a specific place because it's this guy tweeted out first. He's got the exclusive. So here we go. This is from twitter.com. This is Sasha Tavolieri. Mamma mia. So let's have a read of this tweet. Hut Heverlee Leuven finalise les derniers détails du transfert de Casper De Nor avec Millwall. La Belge a quitté le stage estival avec Leuven et se trouve déjà à Londres. S'il satisfait à sa visite médicale prévue pour demain, les milieux centraux signeront un contrat de 3 ans et 1 année en option dans la foulée avec le club de championship. You what, mate? You what? Well, let me translate, because as you can see here it says unable to fetch translation. So I'll translate this for you. Hut OHL, that's the name of the club. Hut OH Leuven. They are finalising the details of the transfer of Casper De Nor to Millwall. The Belge has quit he has quit the training camp of Leuven and has travelled to London. If he satisfies a medical visit tomorrow, he will then sign a 3-year contract with an option for another year for the club in the Championship. So there you go. This is where it's all come from. Now, Leuven, they are in this country at the moment. They are at Leicester because they played Leicester City today. And so they are in this country. And they played a behind closed doors game against Leicester. And there you go. And it was played this morning. So, who is this guy? Well, you can see him there, smiling, teeth. He's got a lot of teeth. Well, according to WhoScored.com, they say his positions are defender left, defensive midfielder, and midfielder on the left. Okay, he's 26 years old. His nationality is Belgium, and Leuven are a Belgian club. This is set up for next season, the one that's coming up, so they don't have any information yet. What they do have, if we go down strengths and weaknesses, He's good at through balls, passing, concentration. His weakness is finishing and defensive contribution. Apparently. If we move on to this from WhoScored.com on previous seasons. So he's played in the Champions League for Genk in 1920. And in the Europa League for them as well. 3 appearances, 257 minutes, got 2 yellow cards in the Champions League. 6.03, that's not bad. When you think they would have been one of the weaker teams in that group. I imagine they got to the group and played 3. If you get to the group, you play obviously home and away, so that would have been 6. So I think they probably played 3 qualifying games and then lost the last one. Must have been that. So obviously because they're Belgium, they have to go through a lot of qualifying stages. And I guess they won the first 2 and then lost the 3rd. So obviously there's a mistake here. For some reason the 21-22 season is on there twice. You can see these numbers are identical on the 2nd and 3rd rows. So if we start with 2021, 23 appearances, you got 6.88 rating. One thing you can see in this stays consistent is actually improving is his pass success percentage. Started off 3 years ago at 79.3 and it's gone up now to last season 85.1. Now obviously that's in the Belgium league. Do they do a lot of pressing? I imagine if you're in Serie A or somewhere like that, your pass success will be way up there because they don't really press that much. They just let you pass it around until you get near their area, then they start getting worried about it. So I wonder if the Belgian league is similar. You can see in terms of numbers of what he's doing, this last season he's probably been his best so far. 34 appearances, 3,048 minutes, 4 goals, 4 assists, only 1 yellow card, which has gone down. Maybe he's learning how to tackle. Well, maybe the thing on the previous page where they mentioned his defensive contribution, maybe he's been more attacking, so he's not had to do tackling. Maybe they switched his position. If he's got more goals and he's got more assists, and he hasn't got any yellow cards, maybe they're using him more going forward. Maybe that's what's attracted the attention to Millwall. But then you look at that, his shots per goals are the same. It's stayed pretty consistent since he signed for Le Mans. 0.7, 0.8, 0.8, and 0.7. So aerials 1 per game, averaging out 0.4. So I don't think he's that tall, is he? 175. He's not that tall. I'm 183, and I'm just under 6 foot. So yeah, he's a very wee man. He's a wee man. So let's have a look through and see if we can see anything. Tackles per game. Last season 2 tackles per game. Clearances are quite good, 1.2 per game. He has been doing some defensive. He's got his first own goal last season. Okay. Interceptions 1.3. See, it was at 1.9 in the first season at Le Mans. Went dip down, come back up. Going forward, offensive stuff, key passes. That basically what was mentioned in the previous pass about through balls and stuff. Dispossessed, so he's got better at that. Last season only 0.9. Before that it was 1.5 and then 1.3. So that's improved. Passing wise, average passes per game. Whoa, here we go. This is it. So you can see his game is getting better. Average passes. So what would that be? 3 seasons ago, 38.7 passes per game. Then 42. This last season, 56. So he's working on his passing game, which has improved his passing success percentage. Long balls, 3.4 per game. So Louvain play a long ball style, it looks like. So that will pretty much work within the Millwall framework. We do like a direct long ball. Yeah, so there's that is that. But here's the thing. So you look at him. I'm trying to find out more information about this guy. On this website, WhoScored.com, he's listed as a left defender, defensive midfielder, midfielder left. On Wikipedia, he's listed as central midfielder and a right back. Kind of weird. Okay. And then I find this on transfermarkt.com. Here he is here. He's got his 2 trophies that he's won in his career. He's won the Belgium League and he's won the Belgium Super Cup. Not bad. And he's played for Belgium under 21s 8 times. If we go down, where are we going down? We're going down. See on the right hand side, so where the pitch is, you can see they've been playing him. I think this is over his career. It's throughout his entire career. You can see all the games he's played in his career. 155 in the Belgium League, in the Premier League, Belgium, and then 30 in the next league down, and then 15 in one of the cups. 11 times in playoffs, because they have playoffs in Belgium. They have playoffs to get into the European places. So he's played in them. He's played in the Champions League playoffs as well. Or no, Champions playoffs, I think. They have this stupid system where if you win the league, you don't win the league. You have to play it's like you play competition to then win the league, like a cup competition, even though you finish top of the group. He's played in, like we've mentioned, the Champions League 3 times, Europa League twice, the Belgian Super Cup once, which they won. He hasn't had a straight red card in his career. He hasn't had 2 yellow cards that turned into a red, so he hasn't been sent off in his career. He's only had 20 yellow cards in his career. Interestingly, 2 in the Champions League. But let's go back to this positions played. Where the fuck is he playing in? Well, because you got one website saying one thing, another saying another. Now we got this here, the data, the numbers, crunching them. So he's played 67 times at left back, 56 times at left midfield, 33 times at central midfield, but only 8 times at right back, 3 times defensive midfield, and 2 times right midfield. So I would say he's a left-sided player, either left back or left midfield. But then we've got Joe Bryan. So what is he going to be playing in the middle? They buy him to play on the right, which would be a kind of Millwall thing to do, where you buy a player who's played very well at left back and left midfield, and then I say, no, we're buying you to play as a right back. Is this someone to compete with Danny McNamara? I don't know. But is this someone to replace Ryan Leonard? Because they were looking, I think, to get rid of Ryan Leonard. Well, I think they offered him a contract, a lowball one, and he was humming and ahhing. It took him a while to sign it. So is this trying to improve on that? A centre back who can play at fullback? A centre midfielder who can play at fullback? Maybe it is. I don't know. You see Ryan Leonard keep getting injured. Obviously, that's not going to improve. Once you've had one injury, it can quite quickly come back, where it stresses your body and affects other parts of your body that can also then get injured. So is this an effort to replace Ryan Leonard? Because I think Ryan Leonard's only got a 1-year deal. And they've said, that guy said on the Twitter that this is a 3-year deal with an option for a 4th. I mean, wowee. But apparently we're signing this guy tomorrow. Fuck knows where he's going to play. Apparently he can play anywhere. So we'll see. We'll wait and see on that one, won't we? But yeah, Casper De Nor, let's go up. There he is there. Kind of looks like a white Mbappe, no? A little bit. Maybe it's just the haircut and the ears. I don't know. Moving on to this from Gary Rowett and SouthwarkNews.co.uk. Gary Rowett discusses key to strong Millwall win against Sutton. The Lions ran out 3-0 victors in their second official pre-season friendly. Gary Rowett has praised the efforts of Millwall's wing-backs and wide forwards in a comfortable 3-0 win over Sutton United. Kevin Nisbet hit a hat-trick to make it back-to-back friendly wins for the Lions. The Millwall boss believed there was more to the victory than just the Scottish internationals' brilliance. The striker headed up the attack as Rowett opted again for a back three formation. Joe Bryan was left wing back on the outside of Murray Wallace, while Ryan Leonard did the same job on the other flank, besides right centre back Alex Mitchell. Behind Nisbet, Romain Esse and Duncan Watmore caused Sutton's defence issues throughout the 90 minutes. Rowett thinks this combination was central to the win. He told News at Den, "I thought certainly we built on the Gillingham performance and we looked a little bit brighter today. I think it's a difficult place to come, Sutton, a difficult team to play against. They've got lots of energy and they press and they're very physical. I thought we moved the ball well and we showed a little composure just to get the ball to our centre-backs who caused them a problem with the wing-back and wide forwards. I think that was the key to the game, really. When we did it, we got out into good areas. So a lot of good things about the performance. I thought we defended really well, balls in the box. We looked really comfortable, and that's the type of team we are. We can deal with these types of games. And then we needed to show the quality. The front three showed that in spells in the game. When they were given that service, Nisbet scored 3 goals. Kevin's a goal scorer. In games like this, it's all about the confidence. And you go and score different types of goals. The free kick he just showed his quality from a dead ball. There were some really good moments on show. 3 goals, clean sheet. It's more about getting the players through the 90 minutes unscathed, if I'm honest. But we did a little bit of everything tonight. Indeed. Yes, absolutely. Scoring goals is good, but it was only Sutton United, and we are playing on teams a lot better than that in our league. And I think we're probably gonna see how good we really are in the next game against Charlton Athletic. Partly because I think Charlton Athletic will actually try and win that game. I think they'll make an effort to do that. It's a pre-season friendly, but obviously Millwall Charlton. Obviously there's this massive stigma on Charlton about they haven't been able to beat us. And I think the new manager, I think he might know about that. He might try and reverse that historical fact and try and win that game to try and get the fans on his side. He seems that type who understands, like, if they can win, even though it's just a friendly, I mean, if they can win that game, it will be very important for him to get some credit in the bank with the fans in terms of what he's trying to do there. And any possible bad results that they'll get in the league. I'm saying, well, at least we beat Millwall. So I think the Charlton game will be a bit tougher. Moving on to this, also from southernnews.co.uk. Hell of a lot of talent. What more the latest to praise Millwall Ace? Romain Esse has been raking in the plaudits in pre-season. Duncan Watmore has become the latest person to praise Romain Esse and back the star to rise and rise, even if he has to get kicked on his way to the top. The pair started in Mill's attack for last night's 3-0 winning at Sutton, which saw Kevin Nisbet grab a hat-trick. But the Scottish international was far from the only one who shone with Watmore's speed and goal, causing the Sutton defence all sorts of problems at the VBS Community Stadium. Esse 18 looked lively again and followed up his impressive showing against Gillingham with another composed and mature performance. Watmore said, "Oh, he's a brilliant player. You never want to overhype young lads and have too much expectation on them. You just want them to be themselves and play their game. But I will say is he's got a hell of a lot of talent, and if he keeps doing what he's doing, he's just going to rise and rise, and that's what we want from him. He's a really good lad as well. He takes on advice really well. But as I said, you just need to let him do his thing. He's young. We need to keep giving him chances, encouragement and positivity, and let him shine, because he's got that ability to do things." Esse did have to put up with a few physical encounters with Sutton's burly defenders, but Watmore said that's just part of being a good player. The 29-year-old added, I like to dribble with the ball, me, as well, and I've got kicked a lot in my career. And I said, try and take it as a positive that they're kicking you, because they're not getting the ball. So he's going to get kicked a lot. He already does in training. He's getting used to it because he's so good on his feet. He's just hard to get near. So he's going to have to get used to that. It's part of football, and it's something he's handled really well. Last week, Mill manager Gary Rowett hailed Esse as probably as talented as anyone we've got. And I took that to mean that he's as good as Zion Fleming. So don't worry, Millwall fans, if Zion leaves. That's what I took that to mean. Now, other big news that I've saved for the end. Probably should have come second after the Casper De Nor thing, but here we go. I know you love it. Shirts. You want your shirt? This is how you get your shirt. You can pre-order Mill's 23-24 home kit. So Mill supporters can now pre-order the 23-24 home kit. This is from millfc.co.uk. The Lions fans have until Friday the 4th of August to pre-order a brand new home shirt, shorts and socks online only at shop.millfc.co.uk. All processed orders will be dispatched from the week commencing Monday the 31st of July to supporters. To celebrate the launch of Mill's home kit for the new campaign, Lions fans can receive free UK standard delivery on all orders up until Friday 11th of August using the promo code FEEDEN at checkout. Please note that the home kit will not be available in the Lions store at the Den until after the pre-order period is finished. Details on when the kit will be available to purchase in store will be announced in due course. I wonder what this is. This they're gonna be they're gonna be mailing it to you straight from the factory in China where they make this, or Italy where it is. Yeah. So weirdly, it says you've got up until Friday the 4th of August, and then they're gonna start pumping it out from Monday the 31st. So obviously that's that week. Yeah. So it's yeah. So this is the thing, like I don't know what it's kind of like when YouTubers and stuff do like merch drops. So they're telling you between now and the 4th of August. How long is that? It's like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Is it 3 weeks? Yeah, about 3 weeks. 3 weeks. So you've got from now until 3 weeks time to place an order online for the new home shirt. Oh, and shorts and socks. And then from Monday the 31st, which is 2 weeks, just over 2 weeks, they're going to start pushing it out to you. So it looks like they're trying to get the orders in so they know how many to start sending out. And that's so there's going to be a cut-off. The cut-off date is that 4th of August. And then I guess you have to wait. Are they going to then stop online orders? Or weird. What it's mean pre-order. So pre-order. But the season starts on the 5th of August. So you need to pre-order it. And you can only pre-order it from up to the 4th of August, the day before the season starts. And then what happens? It's just on order. What's pre-order mean? I don't know. Surely you would want it to be the pre-order period to be further than that, like closer, and then just stop earlier. And then what happens after that 4th of August date? Can you still order it online? Will it just take longer, or is it more instantaneous? And kind of weird that they're going to start mailing out on from Monday to 31st, but then they give you to the end of that week to pre-order. Surely that's kind of weird because that date is after that. But this first date is after the second date. And then they tell you that you can get free delivery on all the orders up to Friday the 11th. that suggests they're going to be doing other stuff. Oh. And then they're saying you can't buy the kit in the Lion store till after the pre-order period is finished. So when's that? The 5th of August? Or are they going to make us wait longer for that? A lot of questions here. A lot of questions. So let's head over to the Lion store and have a look. Now, quite weirdly, these are, if I'm not mistaken, these are not pictures. Well, they are pictures. And they're not photographs. They appear to be drawings, graphical representations, AI generated. I don't know, but they're not photographs of the kit. Now, interestingly, they've got the home shirt, which they don't say men's, they just say home shirt. Then they've got a special one for women with space for the boobies, and then it flares up at the bottom. They've got a kid shirt there that's £5 cheaper than the adult ones. And then they've got a mini kit. What does that mean? Now, I thought a mini kit was one of those little handheld ones that you've got like a sticker on that you stick in your car window. Like, that's a mini kit in my eyes. I think they might mean a toddler kit. Then that's 42 quid. Is that the going rate these days? But then look, they've got a baby kit. They've got no image for this. These are a baby kit, like a kit for a literal baby that will fit in your arm. A baby. 42. It's the same price as the mini kit. 42 quid. And what's that going to be? Is that like a literal onesie? It's not surely not going to be like. Is it going to be like little baby sized one of these? I'm not too sure about that, but the fact is 42 quid. But again, that's the thing. Like, if it is, that's the thing that got mentioned. You keep hearing it. Like, so it's 50 quid here. I don't know if it's the same for all sizes, but someone mentioned like you're paying 50 quid if you're a small, and you're paying 50 quid if you're a 4XL. Because one of them's got a certain amount of material, and the other one's got a lot more material. But it's the same price. Obviously, the small person is subsidising the triple XL. You would think that they would pay a little bit more, even if it's like 1 or 2 quid. So, I don't know, but kind of weird that baby kit. Obviously, they don't have an image yet. Oh. You can buy the socks. The socks have got Millwall on them. Nice. Did the players ones have that? I'm not too sure about that. And we now have confirmation, because I'm not sure if he was wearing this the other day. I didn't see any pictures of the goalkeeper, but here we go. This is the home goalkeeper shirt. So the leaked photos. This is yet another one confirmation. Yeah, that was the goalkeeper kit. And for some reason, short sleeve. I guess if you, which is nice. I've bought goalkeeper kits in the past. I thought maybe I can get someone to like go to a place, a dry cleaners that does tailoring, and get them to cut the sleeves off and trim it down because the shirt looks good. So that probably. Now again, this is an image. This isn't an actual picture. I would have to see it in person. So literally, I would have to go to the Lion store, see it, touch it for myself. But that's not too bad if it's short sleeve like that. It's a bit crazy, but not too bad. Pretty unique. It would be probably a decent third kit in any season. So I like the light blue, kind of sky blue and dark blue. Yeah, not bad. Zigzags. Yeah. There you go. That's the home goalkeeper kit. Yeah. And on that note, thank you for watching, and goodbye.